Hi, hello everyone. Today we will learn the topic on review of article. So in this video, we will learn the what is article, what are the different types of research article is available. In that, what are the types of review article is available. So small introduction about article. Article often is called research article or scholarly article. It is a formal piece of academic writing that is a report of original investigation by the authors. So any study will find the current existing knowledge and clearly documenting the method, result, discussion, and the conclusion. Research article typically published in the peer-reviewed journals or several disseminated new scientific or scholarly knowledge to the academic and the community beyond it. Research article follow the structured format, often reassembling hourglass shape that will be started from the broad introduction, narrow down the specific method and results, and widening the discussion and the implication. Research article undergo rigorous pre-review to ensure the ensuring credibility and quality, and essential for advancing the discipline since they provide the transparent evidence-based information that others can be replicate or build upon. The types of research articles, including original research reports, review articles summarizing the multiple studies, methodological paper, theoretical contribution. The scholarly article is foundation of the academic communication, enabling the scholars to sharing the findings, database theory, simulation of future study. So now we will learn what is the type of research article is there. Original article. Original article it's nothing. It's all UG, PG, thesis and PhD. Everyone, most of the people are interested to do the original article. It's what we have to frame the study title, objective. We have to meet your ethical team. If they could get the approval, you have to be the proper questionnaire. You have to go collect the whatever the questionnaire in the participant. Then you have to do collect all the information properly. You have to do analysis. Then you have to submit the report. So this all the process, this kind of the process you are doing, that is original research article. When you're going for review article, it is already exist the research, already many people done the research on your topics, they published in the sources. So from that you are taking the article, you are going to write the one more article, that is review article, already published articles, papers or book chapters. From that you are taking and you are going to write the one more paper. It may be within the systematic review or to the meta analysis. Short report or letters is a brief communication, updates on the recent research or finding of time of since. So any new update is happening. So when is COVID-19 is happening, everyone follow the social distance for 2 meters. Everyone wash their hand frequently. So this all came. That's a short reports. If there's such thing is following, the infection will be preventable. It will not spread. So that you can update. That's a short report. Case study. If you're taking one case, it is a in particular field. Suppose in case of anemia, so there will be the specific polycythemia vera is there. So that is a rare case that you got it. So you want to do each and every step about the patient entry to exit, each and every treatment, what's the symptom, what is the investigation, everything you are going to write. Both clinical also you can write or psychological also you can write. So in one case you can write every each and every event of the patient you can write. That is a case study. Methodological article, any new method, any new tools you described in same. Suppose you want to measure some patient anxiety depression, there is n number of anxiety and depression scale is available already, but even you are innovated such tools to find better than other tools that you can use as the methodological. Book review or commentaries assess the recently published book to provide the expert opinion on current topics or recently published studies. So you are going for writing a book review. So you go and get. So you are plan to write any chapter, anything. You go and get what are the recent article or any book, recent book is given that you are what you are going to write. so that you can make it as a book chapter or book review. So we learn what are the different types of research article is there. So we'll go today topic, that is the types of review articles. So that will be the narrative review, systematic review, meta-analysis, scoping review, and critical review. So in that we will learn the, so we have different types of review is there. Each review are following some of the rules and regulation. So before you going to pick particular which review you are going to start, you have to decide first. Either you are going narrative, systematic, meta, scoping, critical, mini. So we will learn what is narrative. Narrative, we have to the broad overview, and the method will get flexible. Okay, that will learn what it is flexible method. Okay, so you can use the center checklist, you can use the systematic review, there's a structured, and also you have to follow the some of the guidelines, some of the search engine, some of the key search, everything you have to follow. That is the prisma you have to follow when you are doing for systematic review. In that you can continue with meta. When you are doing for systematic review, you are getting enough amount of data, you can collect to do the meta analysis, that is called statistical pooling of outcome data. Scoping review, scoping, it is the may map the concept of evidence when the literature is heterogeneous. Heterogeneous, that is opposite, that you have to make the proper makeup how is happening particular things. Critical review, that is in-depth critical and theory building. So suppose you are going giving some of the medication to the patient. So if the suppose you are giving a treatment for fever, so you are prescribing some medication. So the level of patient temperature is will be in the 30 degrees Celsius. So patient is admitted, you are giving the medication. After some time, the fevers get reduced. How much dosage is given, you knows. Okay. How frequently the patient, how frequently the patient get recovered, that also you know. Now you came to know how to win, like in which condition you have to give the particular dosage. All the patient, all the age group, we are not going to give same dosage, and we have the category, there is a mild, moderate, severe. So in based on that mild category this much dosage, moderate category this much dosage, severe category this much dosage, and based on the age group and gender we have different. So that way you have to do the critical review. Mini review, it's a small short, any short, suppose you are given some patient new disease came, so the symptom was this. Oh, you are seeing some patient, 10 20 patient you seen. Okay, you got some idea what is the symptom among them all the 10, so that you can make it a small short. That is a narrow topics. So now we go for review article step by steps. What to do? Any research, any article, first you have to choose the focus the topic. Select a topic that is the specific, relevant as the sufficient literature. It's mainly when you're going for a review article, the literature, there will be n number of literature has to be needed. It has to be recent publication also to be needed. So when you are selecting the topic has to be minimum number or maximum number of publication, minimum 2000 or n number. Like it's not that like 2000 also, it has to be the n number of publication and recent year publication it's needed. That's why the name sufficient literature has to be there. Okay, you planned your topic, you are going to get the uh, article. Where you will get, conduct a comprehensive literature search. Where you will search? That is a database. PubMed, Scopus, Google Scholar, ResearchGate, any Google. You will search also Google. You will get the papers. But you correctly you get the. It has to be reputed. It has to be reputed publication. It has to be proper citation. It has to be recently published. All the method has to be followed in the such study. Okay, you got the paper, you got the articles. Where you will store that art? That is the things. So you can use the reference agent like management. That is, you can use the Zotero, Manly, EndNote. Okay, I stored the paper. Then what to do? You select the topics, then you got the paper, then you save the paper, then from that you have to write, right? So what to write? So first you have to read. Any paper you read abstract. Any paper you read abstract. If your abstract is relevant to you, it is meaningful. What you estimated it is there. You take that article. Then go for analysis. What to analysis? What is there? What type of study? Either it will be useful for my study. What are the information I can take from such article? So there is a diagnostic or treatment or outcome what you are going to get. So in that way, you search a particular article. Either that article have that strength, weakness, or findings. What is the strength, weakness, finding of such article you selected for your study? Okay, you got it. So you have the topic, you get the article, you store the article, then you read the article, you did all proper analysis, you got the information. Now what to do? You have to make the proper structure. Start with the title. The title clear, consist, and reflection of the main theme, that is advanced in diagnostic biomarker for iron deficiency anemia. Abstract, how many words you can use? 150 to 250 words. What should be included? Background, objective, methods, result, and conclusion. Keyword maybe 4 to 6, or some of the journals will asking 10 also. That's up to the journals. Then introduction. What to write in introduction? Define of the topic and importance. Briefly summarize the existing knowledge. State the purpose, objective of your review. What should be in the main content? Organize into the section or subheadings such as what about epidemiology? What is the status of epidemiology? This disease is there. What is the odds ratio, hazard ratio? What it is there? What is the prevalence? Place, time, person, everything will be added. So what is the pathophysiology? What are mechanism? How the disease pattern? How entry and exit? What will happen? What are the diagnostics available about the particular topics or particular, suppose I'm taking anemia, what are the things to be measured for anemia? Not only HB, we have the sickle cell anemia, thalassemia, beta thalassemia, polycythemia vera. So what are the diagnostic tools is there? How to assess? So this all you get. What is the current advance? Either the anemia HP level is changed, or finding the morphology of RBC is changed, or any new technique is came, or new machine is innovated. What is the current advances there? What is the limitation and gaps? Limitation is nothing. Suppose this same some machine is innovated in some of the countries, but it's not approved in our country. That is also a limitation. What is in the gap? Everyone is finding the types, but they're not giving the proper treatment outcome. Everyone is telling there's a types of anemia is there. You can find the type. This is the form. This is the way it will be look. They are giving morphology. Everything they're giving, but they're not telling us what is the treatment you will go with. Either the different types of medication is there, which will be the better, which you can go with. They're not telling. So this all the gap you can mention. Then we go for discussion. How to do the discussion? Compare the studies critically. So you got n number of article. You compare each study. What is your objective? Each study it is explained it. What are the different types is there? Either the diagnostic is different, methodology is different, or what are the different technique they were used. Everything you make it to compare the critical. Point out the contradiction or consensus and explain the clinical and research implications. So explain what should be happen, what should be do in the clinical, what should be the further research has to be go through. Conclusion, summarizing the key points, mention the future direction. So the final one, that is the reference. We have the different reference styles. So like that, we have Vancouver, that is medicine and health science people can use. APA, American Psychological Association, that is psychology and social science. Hardware, general academic and business. MLM, MLA, that is a modern language association, that will be immunity and literature. Chicago, history and arts. These are the different reference style. This we can use in the different field. So most of the people, Vancouver, everywhere they will use, or APA they will use this, like health science and medical. This all the things they were using. review, revise and edit. So everything is done. You did the all one format, like one full structured manuscript is completed. So now you are going to make the check once again, read it twice, thrice. You read it. It should be the clarity, it should be the logical flow, and it should be the balance. Avoid the plagiarism. If there is a, do the paraphrase, do correct citation. Citation, suppose some article you taken, that article is not properly cited, use some other article for that. Use the grammarly to check the language, correction, fluency, and use the Trinity to check the plagiarism report. So plagiarism, until for review article, until most of the journal will accept until 20 to 20 percentage, 15 to 20% they will accept. And when you're going for original article, it should be 10 percentage. It's not more than that. So one good tips for you for doing the review article researcher. So always you choose the recent study. It should not more than five. My consent should not more than five. But if you're 2025, this is year going to end. You are taking 2021 article. So if you're start doing the study now, so if you're taking, this is the year going to end. But when you're taking, it will, for completion it will take for you some time. I don't know, as per the research it will get changed. Few people, for me it will take for 1 week, for some people it will take for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Some people take for 1 day. 1 day no, impossible to do, but anyhow it will take some time. So always take the recent 3 year. That is my suggestion. You take always recent 3 year published articles. What should be included? Figure, table, diagram. It will be show your paper more attractive and attraction for all the readers, mainly for editor. Editor has to be get interact to read your articles, so it will make more attraction when you are using the figure, table in the review articles. B, the objective and critically is not only the descriptive. Limit the direction. Conclude with the insights, not just summary. So okay, I given all the idea. So now, where to search the article? What the source of review article? You can rely the pre-review journals like PubMed, Scopus, Web of Science, and also you can use the book chapters for theoretical background. Or you can use the conference proceeding. Wherever you're going the conference, they will, the conference organizing committee will give the proceeding, what are the abstract they published in their conference, so that you can use any thesis of your college or old student, like your seniors or your old student may publish, and they keep it in the one thesis in your department or maybe your library. You can go through, and that also you can add. Or government is giving some of the report related to your disease, WHO or CDC or Indian government, that you can add. Database systematic review, for that you can use the coherent library, that will be there. And also in source there will be n number of articles. If you are putting anemia, I will get more than lakh articles. So I want only iron deficiency, anemia, and biomarkers. So I will put iron deficiency and biomarkers. If what are such studies available, only iron deficiency and biomarker only will shows to me. That is the search engine. That is the Boolean operators, and or not, that you can use.